Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Hearts of Iron 4, continuing on with my Make Love Not War series. And, unfortunately, we're making more war than love right now, being at war with the Soviet Union, and there are some offensives going on right now against the Soviet Union. As a matter of fact, this one's not going very well at all. Out of the bunch, though, I think I'd rather have this offensive do better, because we can start squeezing these guys out. So why don't I grab these guys, have them come back, have them go down here instead, and then the unit that is attacking, if I can ever select them, we'll just grab everybody. There we go. We'll move, and then these guys, the tanks, we'll send in here. And we'll have a multi-prong attack. This should be fine for now. And this is a defensive, I'm assuming? Yes. Okay. Another thing, if I remember correctly, there was this group up here that we wanted to attack with. Now, I don't know what the unit strengths are here, but I'm going to attack in the middle here with the hope that maybe we can cut around here and cut these guys off. So let's go ahead and grab these guys. We'll split these guys in half and then half again, and we'll grab the 9 and send them in. Okay, so that's set up. Well, that's interesting. I didn't see this. Asked to join faction request from Japan. Japan wants to join our faction Axis. If any volunteers have been sent or received between the faction members, they will be sent back. Alright, stage coups between Japan and us will be blah, blah, blah. World tension will go up. I think this would be a real bad idea. Yes, I spread my faction to another nation, one that's very powerful. But the problem I'm having right now is Italy has already drawn me into one war and technically may possibly draw me into more. Right now, they're actually working on a focus to attack Greece, and I'm not sure exactly how that's going to go. I'm hoping the Allies don't get involved, but they might. And if that's the case, I probably want them to be in my faction if I get drawn into a war with the Allies anyway. But if I manage to not get drawn into a war with the Allies, then joining the Japanese into my faction would be the worst mistake. Because not only that, they might draw the United States in, and I have no idea what focuses they're going to go down. Right now, they're working on a focus to attack the Soviet Union, which is good. Something I want them to do. And they'll probably go to war with the Soviet Union anyway because of this. But the question I have is, what other focuses can they do? And I really don't know if there is a way that they wouldn't attack the United States. For instance, where are they doing? They're doing northern expansion over here. They could do... Well, they can't do southern expansion then, which is war goal against the United Kingdom and Netherlands, which means they also can't do strike the United States. And if that's the case, they could go with demand French Indochina, which would give them that, but that doesn't necessarily mean war. You know, honestly, this might be the right course now that I look at it, because the war with the United States is actually an impossibility right now, at least as far as the focuses go. They could do whatever they want after that. They've already beat the Chinese. So... You know what? I think I don't see as much of a way this can go wrong. As a matter of fact, the Italians have been more trouble than the Japanese may be. Really, this is the only thing that may... These two focuses here are the only things that may lead to war. So yeah, we'll accept them. Again, it's risk. But actually... In the end, I think that's a good call. Now, we're probably going to want to call them to arms. They will accept. Why can't I send it, though? Oh, I have to actually click it. There we go. Send. All right, so we get them involved in the war early. I don't know if their focus will then cancel. Maybe. Let's see what the Greek situation is, though. Okay, so nobody's guaranteeing their independence. And how far away are we from the focus? Okay, well, that can happen any time, so I don't know with world tension where it is, that could go against us. We'll just have to see. Oh, and I was going to... Yeah, those guys are going to get sent in. Okay, so... we now have them involved in the war. And we can actually see the extent of the action. Wow, I was actually expecting not the Soviet presence that I'm seeing here. I was expecting a lot less than that. And the reason I was expecting that is because I figured the AI would weigh the war against a human player more heavily and have almost no troops stationed there. But clearly they haven't done that. I can invite them to the faction. Well, they are a puppet, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I guess. So, invite to faction. Then. That expands our faction. And this actually increases the likelihood we'll manage to defeat... Oh, this isn't going particularly well. What's going on here? 5 divisions. Oh, okay. Well, you know, maybe it'll go better. I mean, we're winning. You know, another idea I have is maybe I can invade Leningrad. Now that the Soviets are kind of distracted... also, I need resources here. Steel. So I'm going to have to trade for it. So steel. We're trading with Sweden. Sweden has still more to give. Let's go ahead and do that. I really don't want to be at war with the Allies because if that happens, we're pretty much screwed city. Again, no guarantee of independence, but we have how many days? Yeah, we've got 32 days, so they may be able to guarantee that independence. We'll have to see. But anyway, what I was going to do is do a naval invasion here. As I have a couple units that are kind of kicking around not doing anything, what I'll do is I'll strategically redeploy them over here. And then, once they're strategically redeployed, I will... Do I want to remove the troops from Berlin? You know, we can always get them back, so it's not like a big deal, I guess. Yeah, we'll draw these guys too. And the idea here is we're going to make these guys their own army, and we're going to do a naval invasion into Leningrad, because I'm hoping that's not really defended. Okay, so they've accepted. I figure we go up in speed here, as I don't think we need... you know, speedy tactical decisions. Wow, this fight is still going against me? Maybe I send some more divisions into this fight. Like, maybe these guys go in there. Okay, that helped. Alright, fine, I'll send all my infantry in. Alright. Maybe I can take advantage here with an attack going on over here. Probably just a single division, though, so it's not really a true breakout. Alright, we're starting to win there anyway. Yeah, and then if we capture this, maybe we'll be able to base things, and it will be actually our own territory, which would be good. Oh, and how is... Speaking of territory, how is the air war going? Alright, so it's still contested. Alright, well, let's see the numbers. So we've lost 289, they've lost 276, and they have 42 bombers dead. Oh, you know what? I probably want to cancel this heavy fighter mission until they get more heavy fighters here. But I do outnumber them now, 600 to 509, which is pretty good. The bombers aren't really doing anything, unfortunately, because there's no enemy troops here to do anything against. But yeah, so one of my big problems is the fact that all this territory I'm capturing is Polish territory. I'm hoping to actually capture this territory with this offensive for myself. So that's at least the plan. And every once in a while, I'm going to take a look at Greece and just make sure they're not being guaranteed independence, because that would be bad. And this is just telling me that Japanese volunteers are leaving. Oh, did I do an offensive here? I don't remember doing that. Maybe I did and I just forgot about it. Well, clearly, there's more divisions here. I mean, they're out of supply, but... I don't remember ordering that, but maybe I did. Oh, these guys are really getting beaten now. Okay, good. Maybe we can jump on these guys while they're still messed up. Maybe send a division in here as well. That's a two-prong offensive. Good, good, good. Okay. And then we send the tanks in here. Tanks in here. Infantry. Probably actually end up sending that over here. And over there, just kind of to support areas so we don't get counterattacked. You guys, motorized troops, go over here and then into here. That way we get another direction of attack. There we go. Starting to win that. I guess I could throw these guys in just to ensure more of a victory. Alright, so how's the fighting up here going? Alright, it's kind of flipping back and forth. They must have reinforced. Not knowing what the numbers of troops are in the other areas, I kind of wonder if I should divert some of my attention. Oh, wow. Yeah, they only have a single division, so they must have drawn troops. Well, that's good. We get a two-prong offensive. Or maybe if we push through here, we can cut up and push there. Getting across the river is going to be the hard part, obviously. All right, these guys have now grouped up. We're going to create a new army, which we're going to give a decently skilled commander, Bok. And we'll give him a new color. As a matter of fact, I should probably switch the colors of some of these guys, like this guy. I don't think I'm using this color. There we go. Okay. Anyway, you guys, what I'd like you to do is do a naval invasion from here to here. And I should already have the naval intelligence because I already have ships in here. As a matter of fact, speaking of ships, I do have some that have been finished. So first, let's grab this guy, Kriegsmarine, and then grab this destroyer. We can add that in. Merge. There we go. And then the submarine fleet, which should be over here. You're going to select this guy and add that in. Okay, that's good. And do we want to expand the scope of this? Maybe include... okay. They can't quite reach there. I mean, if I could reach there, I'd love to, because that would cut off the last of the possible supply routes to the Soviet Union in this direction, and then hopefully the Japanese are doing the same in the other direction. Okay, I'm not really seeing much in the way of movement of borders over here, but that's okay. Doesn't need to be. Okay, this fight is going well. Oh, forgot about this. So I do have these guys who are just sitting here not doing anything. And I guess we can send one division in there and see how well that's going. Okay, that's going pretty well without the tanks' involvement. So I figure the tanks need to start moving. And this looks like a nice vulnerable spot. Maybe we can cut these guys off, which it looks like there's got a good amount of troop numbers here. Now, I don't really know exactly what those numbers are, but I've got a lot of stuff here, so we'll move that. We'll move these mountain troops down here to kind of help with that defense. Well, actually, yeah, that's fine. And then we'll move these guys down in here, the Hungarian troops. We've got a two-prong offensive. These guys are doing just fine with their job. And then once this offensive finishes off, we'll focus the troops down here. Or up here, I guess is the better way of saying that. Okay. And this offensive... Ooh, they must have reinforced. They did. Where'd these three guys come from? Oh, they must have gotten knocked back. Let's see if there's any troops here. Okay, how many troops do they have? Just one. Okay. So maybe just by doing this, I can pressure them into possibly a victory. How many days will this going to take? 21 days. Okay, so we've got a little while. We just got some tech. While I'm thinking about it, how's the guarantees? None still. How far away are we from the thing? 19. Okay. So, with this research slot, Oh, and I also have a factory that popped up, so I'm going to have to take a look at that. And I am building factories, yes? Good. Okay. Okay, out of all of this, I could go with construction over here, which would give me better construction speed, which is good because we're trying to get a lot of factories. As a matter of fact, I've just talked myself into that, but just to make sure we're not into 42 yet, so there's no reason to do this. I don't think there's anything else that jumps out at me that's a need, so let's go ahead and do this so we get our factories built faster. And then we'll take a look at other things when the next tech comes out, which is only 4 days away, so that's not too bad. And we have a factory. What do we need? Okay, so we're good there, good there. Tanks, not so great. Fighters, real bad. Okay, let's do that from fighters for sure. How's my rocket artillery doing logistics-wise? Let's see, rocket artillery there. We only have 16. Okay, that's not enough. What I'm looking to do is add in a support group to my normal infantry for the rocket artillery. I'm going to wait until they've actually produced the rocket artillery in significant numbers before I do that. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be one soon. Okay. Unfortunately, we already had the things move. So, infantry, how about you guys start moving in here? And then tanks. I'm going to need another direction of attack, so what I'm going to do is just grab some troops from here. And then the tanks, I'd like to go here, then hook into here. Tanks, go here, then hook into here. And you follow that move as well. Okay. Wait, don't I have an attack going here? There we go. Oh. You know what? I wonder if because the Poles initiated the combat first, they pulled out and that's what caused the combat to cancel. There we go. I guess I'll have these guys fight as well. These guys, they can just chill over here. And then, you know what? Never mind. I'll have them hook in. You guys just stay where you are. Okay. Eventually, that we'll be able to grind those guys down. Speaking of grinding guys down, this is finished. This is finished. So, and my tanks actually have moved as well. That was pretty quick. So let's get these guys in here. These guys in here. These guys in here. These guys in here. And what the heck? I'll move the infantry too. Because these guys will be going over here, as will all of these guys. Okay. Hopefully we can keep pushing here. And then the idea is to hook down here. Okay. Got our other level of tech. Wow, this fight is not going as well as I would have. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got infantry over here that's not doing anything that I missed out on. Okay, so split them. I would like 3 guys going there. I would like to split these guys and have them go there. Looks like we're good on infantry everywhere else. So I will send one of you here. The other 2 I'll put in here. And then you can go in there. Okay, we've got some beat up infantry here. Cancel that guy. Send the others in. Alright, research. Alright, so we've got artillery we can improve. Although, technically, it's more anti-air that we'd be improving. Tanks we can do. Infantry, nothing really. You know, honestly, I'm tempted to do land doctrines, because we should have 50% off, and this would help quite a bit. 59 days to get that done. That's pretty good. You know what? I'll do that. And then maybe the next tech that unlocks, I'll do tanks, the heavy tank. Because I don't think there's anything else that I'm missing here. I mean, I can always do stuff navally, but that's not a high priority right now. Planes were mostly good. Unless I'm missing something. No. Air doctrine we could use more of. Engineering we're good. Okay. I think that's the plan. Okay, we're starting to win here. Matter of fact, let's grab these guys and just throw them in there. I know they're low on organization, but it's something. Throw these guys in there as well. Okay, how's the other stuff going on? Alright, you managed to capture that, which is good. So what I'd like from you is for 4 of you to go here, and the rest of you hook down in here where I would like you to go. Okay. Naval invasion, how are you doing? 7 more days. Oh. What happened here? Split these guys in half. And half of them up here. Oh, they reinforced hard, huh? And the other half. Alright, well, I can't call them back just yet. But maybe I can in a second here. Okay. Fine, we'll commit everybody into this one fight. Alright, that looks like it's going pretty well. Alright, so more days to go. That's going to be a little bit slower attack. This is finished, so what I'd like to do is redirect troops. How about you guys go up there. All the tanks and mobile stuff go over here. And we're gonna hook into these guys here and hopefully pincer in here and cut these guys off. That's at least the plan. And we'll throw these 2 infantry guys. Well, you know what? We'll keep it the same army. So we'll grab these 2 infantry guys, send them over here. Then these 4 infantry guys there. And you guys can go over here. Or, what do you got? Go over there. Okay. That could be going better. Oh, yep, factory. We've got 1 factory. We have a lot of fighter need. Actually, we have a lot of needs in general. Light tanks are a problem, but I plan on replacing them with heavy tanks. At least a little bit. Once we get enough production going. So it says total need filled, but I don't believe that, honestly. But I think I'm going to put 1 into the rocket artillery. Not as big of a priority, but I just want to get it produced. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have a bar here that lets me know when that naval preparation is good, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that. Okay. How far away are we? We're 7 days. Do we have any... Nope, no independence guaranteed, so that's looking good. Okay, so now we can start this fight. So tanks. Tanks. That goes in there, that goes in there. And some infantry. And I'll wait for these infantry to arrive fully, but we'll send some in there now. Okay. You two, actually, I'm going to have you redirect, because you've got pretty good organization. Okay. Oh, we're losing? Fine. Give me 2 of these infantry. Actually, I wanted 2, but that's okay. And then we've got dockyards. Okay. Why do we have dockyards? I'm going to assume we finished something. And if we finish something, it would be a battleship. Yeah, okay. See what else we can produce that is tech-wise. So what level of battleship was this? This was a level 2 battleship, but now we have level 3 battleships, so what else do we have level 3 of? We've got level 3 heavy cruisers we're already making. We have level 3 destroyers we're already making. And that's it. So, sure, we'll do a battleship, and the newer one. And we'll do 2 of those, and we'll have it show up in Danzig. And I need 3 more dockyards to complete that. I'm going to need more resources, it looks like. And then this guy... Actually, no, hold on. Didn't want to select that. I wanted to select this, that, then that, and then merge. Okay. And we are 2 days away, which is good, for the naval invasion. Wish this fight was going a little bit better. How many divisions are we fighting here? Quite a few. This is a very important fight, though, because it's what allows me to cut off the enemy here. Part of me is wondering if I should throw some infantry into this. Do we have any other infantry hanging around somewhere not being used? Like, for instance, this? Well, it's kind of far away. I guess we can strategically redeploy them over here. We're a little sparse on troops over here, actually. But the Soviets aren't making any moves to attack me, so... we might be able to cut these guys off. I wonder. Maybe that would be the easier move. We attack here, attack here. These guys are really low on organization. I'm going to assume that's supply problems. Let's take a look at that. Yeah. I think the Soviets are facing these problems too, though, because their infrastructure is probably crap. Alternatively, I could just attack in here. Because I don't know. I don't know how many divisions are there. I'll just let it go for now. Because it's such a good candidate for cutting off. Probably the better call is to just wait. Well, we're winning here, but well, I say that, and then suddenly we start losing because we have guys getting kicked out of the fight. But that is helping it along. Okay, are we ready now? Yeah, we are ready, so go. Okay, we're doing pretty good in this fight. We just need to recommit some troops that got knocked out. Okay, we've got assembly line production, which gives me factories, I guess. Or either that or we just happen to produce a factory at the same time. Alright, I don't believe that we don't need as many fighters here, so I'm going to do that. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at how the air war is going here. Yeah, see, I'm using outdated fighters here, like way outdated, just to keep up the numbers. And we've lost 289 to their 264 and 19. But we are winning overall because we have more fighters in the air than they do. And I need to do stuff about the chromium that we need. So, chromium. We're already trading with Turkey. I don't see a reason why we don't just expand that trade. And then research slot. Alright, so we finished here. This isn't until 43. So I think I was going to do the tank if I remember correctly. The Tiger. It's a decently long tech to research, but let's go ahead and get that started. All right, things are looking good. We've got the naval invasion about to kick off. And how many days away are we from this happening? Only one? Is there any guaranteed independence? No. Okay, well, in any case, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video. So we're trying to go for a cutoff of troops here, and it's kind of working. Hopefully it will work a little bit better here in the future. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.